friends, it's Julie, and today I'm going to be doing a special speed dating episode. Since you liked the last one about all the different kinds of soaps that I tried, I thought I would do the exact same thing but for all of the different body washes. So basically the liquid form of soaps. So this would be trying them out on rosacea prone and very, very sensitive reactive skin. I tried a bunch of these over the last little while. I started at the beginning of the year and have been trying them over time, so I thought I would let you know what I thought. And I will be using the same grading system that I used for the soaps one. So I will be talking about the price, availability, smell, did it get me clean, luxury versus medical experience, and sort of what I thought overall. So one of these I actually stupidly threw out the bottle instead of keeping it, but I do have the Johnson's product. It's the new and improved bedtime. This is the lotion, but they also have a baby wash and it can be used as bubble bath as well. So this is the lotion side of it, which I also bought at the exact same time. I went through a phase where I was trying out sort of baby products, wondering if maybe they might be a little bit gentler than the things that I was finding in the drugstore and that were readily available. So I did buy that one. It is lavender scented, and in terms of price, I think it was around $3.99 when I bought it on sale, but I think it's around $5.99 full price. Availability, I bought it just at the drugstore. It's available at like every drugstore I've ever been to. In terms of smell, it is lavender, as I said, and it is very, very fragranced. Not nearly as fragranced as that lotion, but that's another story altogether. I won't get into that. But I did find it very strong, and it's actually meant for nighttime to calm baby to sleep. I found that it actually kept me awake because all I could smell was that fragrance on my skin. Even though I had put a different unscented lotion on over top, I could still smell it through it. I know I'm very, very sensitive to fragrances. I'm like a bloodhound for them, but yeah, no, I found it was just a little bit too much for me. Did it get me clean? I think that it did. It did a pretty good job. Luxury versus medical. I found it was kind of neither of those. It was just sort of run-of-the-mill drugstore type product. One thing that I did notice though is that when I used it on my arms in that bendy part, I ended up getting a little bit of an eczema kind of rash there. It went away, it healed up after a little while, so my skin did actually have an unpleasant reaction to it. And that's the only spot out of, like, I used it on my face and everything. My rosacea didn't kind of like it. It did stay red, but it didn't actually flare up. But that seems to be the only part of my body that it reacted badly. I ended up with a kind of brown eczema sort of little patch there. Next is another lavender scented product. This is from the Healing Garden. It is a cleanse and calm body wash. I don't know why I got this one, honestly. It does say that it's meant to be soothing and calming and things like that, but this really is more of a product that's not meant for people who have skin that's easily irritated, but it looks so pretty and it smells so nice that I thought I would go for it. In terms of price, it was not that expensive. I think it was in around the $5–6 range. A little bit more than I would normally pay for something like this, but it can also work as a bath foam, so if it doesn't work as body wash, I thought, well, you know, that's not so bad. In terms of availability, I got this at the drugstore. I know they sell it at Shoppers Drug Mart. I don't know if they sell it at other ones like Pharma Plus Rexall or any of those, but that does make it pretty readily available to me because I'm in Canada and there's a Shoppers Drug Mart on every corner. In terms of smell, it's really beautiful. It's a very, very soft lavender smell. It smells like actual lavender, not chemical lavender. Did it get me clean? Yes, it did, and it made my skin very irritated and my rosacea flared up, which I was kind of expecting it to do, but I thought for the sake of science and you guys, I would do it anyway. Luxury versus medical, definitely a luxury product. I have been able to use it in for baths. I don't take hot baths because of the rosacea, but if for just a warm bath, it does make it smell nice, and as long as it's sort of diluted in the water, it doesn't normally irritate my skin, especially because I just rinse it off after the bath anyway. So I do have that. I will use it up, but I probably won't buy it again. Again, lavender. This was sent to me just to try it out when I bought the earth berries for laundry. I did a video about that. I will link to it somewhere, either on the screen or in the description below, or both. They sent me this product here to try out. It is their Luscious Lavender Conditioning Hair and Body Cleanser. The price of this it's not cheap, but I'd say it's very worthwhile. I will put the price either on the screen or in the description below, where there's a link to the product. But the availability, this is sold on the Earth's Berries website. Smell is absolutely gorgeous. It is a beautifully scented product. It smells of lavender. That's because there is lavender in it. Did it get me clean? Absolutely. It's very interesting because it is non-foaming, so it's more of a kind of a gel, and you just rub it on and rinse it off, and it works very, very well. Stupidly, the very first thing that I did, even though it says all over it, it says non-foaming, the first thing I did was dump it onto a poof, and it kind of just went buried in the poof, the puff thing, the washing loofah. And so it just pretty much disappeared in there, so that was kind of dumb. But after I learned my lesson, then I used it differently, and it is a gorgeous product. I would use it definitely again. I will probably be reordering it the next time I buy soap nuts for my laundry. And I did try it for my hair. This is a different story. I won't really get into this, but for really, really, really crazy long, thick hair like I have, I don't know anybody who has as much hair as I do. I found it difficult to use because you do have to do it section by section because it's non-foaming. When I had really short hair, I did actually have very, very, very short hair. I would have loved this. So it's not that I don't recommend this for that, it's just it doesn't quite work for my quantity of hair. To get me clean, absolutely. Luxury versus medical, definitely a luxury product. Really beautiful, very worthwhile, very worth trying. I wouldn't use it on my face again, that's not what it's meant for anyway, but it didn't cause my face to react, surprisingly, especially because there is a lot of lavender in it. So there is something that has a fragrance, and normally it's really hit and miss with that kind of thing with my face. But love this, Earth's Berries, good job. Next is Naturally Upper Canada. Here we are. It is the pressed avocado oil, I believe. Yes. Pressed olive avocado, sorry, hand and body wash. I didn't use this as a hand wash, I just used it as a body wash. I like that it was in a little pump in the shower to use as a body wash. It is 97% natural. It doesn't have SLS in it. It does have a lot of soothing ingredients like oat and shea butter and olive oil, avocado, things like that. In terms of price, this one actually has the price sticker right on it. This was actually a Christmas present, but I have since repurchased. This one was $11.99 for this bottle, so this is actually more than I would normally buy for something of this size. But it did last for quite a while, so I would say pretty worthwhile in terms of the price, just because it does last. Availability, it is sold at a number of stores online. I also happened to, as I was wandering through a mall the other day, saw it on a shelf right at the front of a Northern Reflection store, which is a clothing store of all places. But so it seems to be available kind of here and there, but it might be a little bit harder to find than some other brands. You just have to poke around online to find it. I will leave a link to the official site for it though. In terms of smell, really pleasant smell, not overwhelming, does have a slight fragrance to it, but not super, super strong. It didn't cause my skin to react though. It didn't do well on my face. Did it get me clean? Yes, it did. In fact, this is an empty. I have another one in my bathroom now that is full because I have repurchased, and it got me very clean and I liked it a lot. Luxury versus medical, definitely a luxury product. I wouldn't say this has a medical feel at all, and it does have that, it's something a little bit more than what you just get if you bought, like, you know, generic drugstore body wash. I don't know if that's just the impression it gives or if it is any better in any way. It just has a very luxury, happy spa kind of feel to it. Finally, Cetaphil, or Cetaphil, I say Cetaphil, which could be wrong. The Restoraderm, it's the eczema moisturizing wash, because it's for reactive skin. It's a non-drying formula to cleanse dry, itchy skin. Clinically proven. Price, quite expensive. I think I paid something like $14.99 for this tiny little, this is a small bottle. Availability, it was hard to get. Some drugstores have it, some don't, and it's different even in the same chain. Some locations have it and some don't. It is available online, but it's a lot more expensive online. Smell, it smells kind of like oats. So it's not offensive, but it's not pretty either. Did it get me clean? Absolutely. It got me very, very clean. I felt, you know, good afterward. Used it on my face. It dried my face, though it didn't dry the rest of my body, which is kind of weird. Luxury versus medical, definitely a medical experience. This felt like there's something wrong with my skin and I'm using the appropriate product for it. Would I buy it again? Possibly. There are some prettier, kind of friendlier products that I've been using that I like, and as long as they're not causing my skin to react, then I don't necessarily feel obligated to buy the kind of more medical one. But that appears to be all of them, unless I've forgotten one. But yeah, so I hope you like this video as much as you like the one about soaps. I'll keep speed dating products as long as you like that. If there is a type of product that you'd like me to test out, please feel free to, ask me to in the comments for this video. I'm constantly looking for things that will be friendly to the rosacea on my face as well as my sensitive scalp and skin, so I know that that's a problem for a lot of people, and that it's kind of nice to find something a little bit on the prettier side of things, or the less medicinal side of things, at least, to have a little bit of a spa experience every now and again, even though you've got reactive skin. So that's why I'm always on the hunt for something just a little bit nice that won't cause problems at the same time. Yeah, so I hope you liked this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up, and if you want to see more videos like this, I make them every Sunday and Thursday, so please subscribe to my channel. And other than that, I will see you next time.